Since its foundation in 2001, OneVoice Palestine dedicates huge efforts to amplify the voice of the overwhelming majority of moderates, empowering them to take part in the decision-making process, to demand accountability from their elected representatives through all peaceful and non-violent means, to work for ending occupation and achieving two-state solution. Over the period from May 2006 to May 2007, OneVoice Palestine intensified its efforts of recruiting and mobilizing Palestinian youth through the Youth Leadership Program created in 2004, and succeeded to train 685 out of 2,164 youth activists recruited up to date. Intensive training seminars, workshops, and brainstorming sessions are conducted on a monthly basis to enable these activists to act as mobilizers in their communities. At the end of each year, OneVoice Palestine graduates the most qualified and active leaders as OneVoice accredited leaders. OneVoice Palestine organized tens of town hall meetings in cities, villages, and refugee camps of the West Bank for the purpose of urging ordinary citizens to believe in their role and in their ability to end the conflict in peaceful and non-violent means.
I think one of the main ideas is to empower the youth and help them work on empowering the grassroots of the Palestinian society. So it's really essential to work on leadership skills and how they can volunteer in the society, how can they can engage people in participating in different kinds of elections, and to make the Palestinian voice a stronger voice.
In preparation for its 2007 mobilization campaign, What's Your Role to End the Conflict?, OneVoice Palestine started by distributing more than 50,000 stickers all over the West Bank, asking every citizen what he or she is willing to do to end the conflict, followed by outreach activities to encourage every citizen to sign the OneVoice mandate, which calls upon the elected representatives to immediately commence negotiations, reach and implement the two-state solution. At the end of each month, OneVoice Palestine aims at mobilizing different sectors of the Palestinian society. Let their voices be heard by their leaders and the world, and urge them to take simple actions for the sake of ending the conflict. These monthly events started by OneVoice participation in the World Economic Forum through a videocast message from Ramallah that demanded immediate commence of negotiations.
So today, I challenge all mothers and fathers, I challenge all human beings to visualize peace can and will come, and to start taking daily actions to achieve it.
In Jenin refugee camp, OneVoice Palestine organized an event where 200 women gathered and addressed their message to their leaders, to Israeli women, and to the world.
للنساء والأمهات الإسرائيلية نقول: هل تردن لهذه الحرب المجنونة أن تدمرنا وتدمركم؟ أليس من المطلوب أن تعملن كما نعمل لوقفها لنتمكن سويا من إنجاز خيار دولتين؟
In March, OneVoice Palestine launched the OneVoice new web platform. Our youth activists canvassed the streets, restaurants, internet cafes, and schools, holding the IPM laptops and encouraging citizens to add their commitments on the OneVoice website. In April, OneVoice Palestine organized an event where hundreds of Palestinian farmers from more than 15 villages located in northwest Jerusalem planted olive trees to express their deep connection to their confiscated lands and that they are willing to end this conflict and live in peace.
You must take up upon yourself to make extremes not rule us all. One voice, we're closer far, we are one voice, to end the war.
OneVoice Palestine will continue mobilizing different sectors of the Palestinian society every month. Refugees, students, religious leaders, and artists will express their willingness and their role to end the conflict, until we reach the mass mobilization in September, where the voice of all those people will be heard by their leaders and the world, and will propel them to immediately sit down, negotiate, and solve the conflict.
Down the horrid path, incurred the wrath that much is true. It's not the left, it's not the right, it's not religion and it's not might. It's all of us for compromise. Let's fight what's right. Said one voice, we're closer far, we are one.